2019. It's called Respect Yourself.
It was very educational, I would say. We learned a lot more about sex education and what can happen and what could happen.
You've seen the, what's it called, the essential wear adverts on TV at night with the gonorrhea bell and chlamydia.
I didn't know that syphilis could like rot your bones.
Most syphilis, I can't remember what it is. Have you seen those on telly late at night? That's where we're coming from. So, the task for us today is to spread this message, all right, around sex, around condoms, around contraception, that sort of stuff. And the best person to do that is you. Because if we want to get in touch with like other young people, like your age, they're not going to listen to me. I'm an old git, I'm like 40, you know what I mean?
You had a laugh with it as well as just not the serious sort of bit. It tells you the serious stuff but in a humour sort of way. You know what I mean?
I think he did a good job about the clap because it got all the lads paranoid and made them want to get understands checked out.
It made everyone talk as well. It's like it's sort of a hard thing to like make everyone talk about.
So the best people to do it is you. So that's what we're here to do today, to find out how you can do it, how you can best spread this sort of message. We're going to look at some things that we can help do that, but really it's over to you. Right, so let me
Rubbish at school.
Better here than where I was in school.
And they didn't talk to you about it because they made it out as if it was something that's dead wrong and you shouldn't do it, and that just made you be like, I'm going to do it anyway.
Daniel. Jamie, go ahead. Right, I want you to do me a favour. Let's do an icebreaker. You know, you go to courses and like you do icebreakers, right? I want you in your head to think of these words. The thing I hate the most, or like say you're doing like a task at home, you're doing some chores at home, you're doing hoovering. I know you might do washing up. The thing I hate the most is, right? Think of that thing, right? You got it in your head?
At school it wasn't really that relevant.
Yeah.
It was about sex, but it didn't make you think like, oh, I need to use protection, I need to think about it more.
I think you did a lot of work yesterday, but I think it's different kind of work maybe, because you all developed a project yesterday, and Natalie's come in today with a logo that she's drawn at home. You've come in and sat down and started a video.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's work, but it was funnish work. Like at school, they just write it down for about an hour, and then you've just got to copy it.
Right. Right, and then after that, so you've got like, I hate doing mowing the grass because, and then think of what you've got because. Right, so just give me an example. I hate mowing the grass because does your head in. Alright, what was yours? Why? Because it bores you. Okay, what do you guys
It's a good idea because if you're getting people the same age to talk to other people, they can relate. Whereas, like, if you get an older person, it's a different generation. Sex is so much different than it was 10 years ago. So if you got like someone dead old coming to talk to you about sex, you think you don't know how it is nowadays, you know what I mean? But if you got someone younger, you're like, yeah, you're probably out shagging on a Friday night, you know what I mean? It's true though, isn't it?
bores you? Okay, what do you guys get?
Washing the pots.
Because
it's easy and boring. It's too easy and it's boring.
easy and boring. Right, what I want you to do, instead of that task that you hate, I want you to replace that word, or whatever it was, with the word sex.
You'd feel more relaxed with us as well.
Yeah. Well, since you're the age group, so they think, yeah, we can contact and reality with, wrong word, we basically understand where we're coming from the same age group.
Alright, so now tell me, come on, tell me why you hate sex. And it's the same thing as...
Right, if you don't know.
What, you don't hate sex? No, but keep the last bit, you know, mowing the grass because it's dull and boring. I hate sex because it's dull and boring. Alright? I hate doing the dishes.
It's dirty.
Because it gets dirty, yeah, it's dirty. I hate sex because it's dirty. Alright, anybody got any more?
Mine don't make sense.
Go on then. I hate sex because...
There's too many towels to clean.
There's too many towels. Messy sex going on there. Right, okay, any more? Any other funny
In
ones?
Holland, they've got a dead low sex rate, and they're dead open with sex. They talk about it, the families talk about it, whereas here, it's all hushed on. Like, you can't, if you sit in the classroom or you sit in a room, a lot of people can't just turn around and go, just talk about sex, because it's like, it's disgraced over here.
So
It's not seen as right.
uncomfortable, should we say.
But it's like the most natural thing in the world, really, isn't it? Because that's how we got here, through sex.
Yeah.
So I think if we was all more open about it, and everyone could just sit down and just talk about sex, and they'd have a lot less teenage pregnancy, a lot less of that, because kids would actually go to the parents like, oh, I want to have sex, can you help me, like, what do I need? Do you know what I mean about conception and that? That's what I mean, that's why they just go behind the backs and do it. If I had a kid, right, I'd prefer my kid to be able to come up to me and go, right, I want to have sex, and you can, like, if you tell them about it, might be able to put them off it. Yeah, you can try and put them off it, but at the end of the day, they're going to do it, and I'd rather them be protected.
13.
Yeah, but no, what were you doing when you were 13? If you turn around to your mum and dad and said, oh, I want to have sex, and they was like, no, you're not, you'd think, fuck you, I'm going to do it, do you know what I mean? And I'm sure they'd rather you be protected than you come in and go, oh yeah, I'm 13, I've got this girl pregnant, like that little lad in the newspaper.
Well, it don't always happen like that. You're like, if you would prefer your kid to come to you and say when she's a young age, but if you don't let them think about it, then they're not going to come to you and probably...
Oh, I want to sit them down when they're 13 and go, right, this is sex, this is what you use, if you want to do it, here's a Johnny. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't do that. I'd wait for them to come to me, I'd just be there, like, let them know that if they want to have sex or if they've got any questions about sex, they can come and talk to me. Because I wish my mum had done that with me. Do you know what I mean? She's dragged me about it.
Is it easier to talk to your older brothers and sisters than it is your parents?
Yeah.
The more, well, it's not as barren, I can never say that word, embarrassing, should we say, because he's not saying that, blah, 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 but your brother, you can really, you're on the same sort of level, because he knows what he's talking about as well as yourself. You've got the questions. It's more of a connection with your brothers than it is with your parents, if you know what I mean.
Do you know the percentage of people, for example, chlamydia, do you know the percentage of people who don't know they've got chlamydia? 70% of boys don't know they've got chlamydia. 50% of girls don't know they've got chlamydia.
Now people start realising they need to use condoms because there's a lot of clapped out people out there.